eastbound, Comanche County. Our delineator has been mangled. There it is, fence line sign is present. A lot of the same. Fatigue cracking, a few transfers, cracks, longitudinal non-wheel path on the center stripe. We've got a fatigue cracking, the inside wheel path picking up around station 25. It's pretty consistent down to station 1. Just a little bit of rutting. There's a little transverse crack going off the center into the fatigue cracking. Got another fatigue crack here, just shy of station 75. Another transverse crack, and another connecting the two cracks. Looks like around station 25, or 75, sorry. Our fatigue cracking starts in the outside wheel path. And we've got another transverse crack. Actually, a couple of them, fatigue cracking. And now we've got fatigue cracking both wheel paths. And our 4BL is discontinued in the center. Kind of gets messy in here. Bunch of transverse cracks coming off of fatigue cracking. And that's going on in both wheel paths. This little width there on that fatigue, and almost a full lane width transverse crack. Another one. That one goes off into the adjacent lane. Fatigue cracking in the outside wheel path kind of peters out around 150. Inside wheel path still going. However, we do have a transverse crack in the outside wheel path just after station 150. Another transverse crack, and fades. Nothing going on. Maybe here we got a little bit of fatigue in the outside wheel path, and fatigue's going to start up again on the inside wheel path. We're at station 2. Little transverse crack there coming off the center, and our cracking on the center is going on again. Fatigue continues in the inside wheel path until station 225, and just before station 225 we have a transverse crack in the outside wheel path. See here, crack's got a bit of width on it, it's moderate severity, and another transverse crack in the outside wheel path. A little bit of fatigue starting up here. We're at station 250, and that cracking continues. Inside wheel path starts cracking again. Transverse crack there off the center and fades out. The outside wheel path is still cracking. Still cracking. We've got another transverse crack here. We're shy of station 3. There's another one, almost full lane width. Station 3. Pavement clears up for a moment, and then just before station 325, our inside wheel path starts cracking again. The transverse crack right around 325. And our longitudinal crack on the center line is continuing. Two more transverse cracks there. Fatigue starting again in the inside wheel path. We're at station 350. You can see the longitudinal crack fades in and out and in. Another transverse crack generating off that longitudinal crack. Goes through the fatigue to about mid-lane. Actually, it goes all the way to the outside wheel path. And our fatigue cracking continuing in that inside wheel path. Another transverse crack. And we are at station 4. A few transverse cracks in this section. Fatigue continuing in the inside wheel path. Outside wheel path looks good. We're at station 425, approaching 450. A few more transverse cracks there. Another transverse crack. And another one in between the longitudinal and the fatigue. Got one generating out of the fatigue, running away to the edge stripe. The fatigue cracking runs all the way to the end of the section in the inside wheel path, as well as our longitudinal non-wheel path crack. And actually, right around 475, our outside wheel path starts to show fatigue cracking, and that goes to the end of the section. Delineator post is there, however there are no delineators on that post. And you can see where they just cored. A few 4-inch cores there. And we're looking back down the section. Once again, this is 40-01-20, US 62 eastbound, Comanche County, on August 23rd, 2006. Skies are clear, and it is hot, and this concludes our survey.
This is Oklahoma FPS 1.